everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I thought we would sit down and do a little colorful makeup look, do a little lilac, do a little peachiness on the cheeks with the Mercury Retrograde palette. Honestly, you guys, I'm so freaking excited to show you guys this palette because I have not been this excited or this inspired by a palette. Like, look at these tones. There's so many pops of color and glitter shadows in here. It's insane. Super blendable, very pigmented, such a high quality palette. If you're looking for a colorful one, got you, girl. Just look at this eyeshadow. Like, I mean, so pretty. So without further ado, make sure you subscribe if you're a real one and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss an upload. And if you're already subscribed and watching my videos, thank you, thank you, thank you. It literally means more to me than you will ever know, okay? Let's get this rolling. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my base today, and if you watch my videos, you might think that I'm going to put on that Tatcha Silk canvas all over my face as my primer, but that's not the case. It's a new year, it's a new me. I'm just kidding. I'm literally the same person. But I do want to go in with a new primer. Look how cute this little Skin Goals by Farsali is. They're little mini sizes. I got this for Christmas from my boyfriend's cousin, and when I saw this, I literally died at how cute these little things are. Like, how freaking cute are these little bottles? I can't get over it. I love anything mini. Like, honestly, for as long as I can remember, I've always liked anything mini, and so I died at these. They're like the size of my pinky. They're freaking adorable, and I feel like they're such a cute gift idea because they have so many primer serums that if you've been wanting to try and test them out, this is such a great way to see if you want to buy the full-size bottle version of them. I'm gonna go ahead and take the teal one first. This is the Skin Tune blurring one, and you can use these as primers and some of them as just a serum if you want to, but I'm gonna focus this right here in the T-zone because right here is where my pores are the biggest. I'm just gonna kind of pat that in, boom, just so that we can have like a nice smooth effect right there. I'm gonna go in with this purple one. This is the Unicorn Essence. I feel like this is like the most popular one, or like the most well-known one, because there was always like these videos of people just dripping it all over their face. But this makes me nervous because I have to like work fast. That like really seeps right into the skin, super easy. So the purple one is an antioxidant serum. It can be used as a primer before makeup as well. I think all of them can be. This one has superfruit extracts and antioxidants packed with vitamin C. Ooh. For a visibly younger and healthier looking skin. So I feel like this is just for like hydration purposes, I want to say, and maybe like a light radiance. I feel like it layers over your skincare really nicely because nothing pilled at all, which is really nice. For foundation today, I'm going to take the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation infused with Glow Nectar and Brightening Complex. This is also new to me. Shout out to Amanda because she hooked it up. This has been a foundation that I've been eyeing a lot lately because before, your girl was like super scared to try anything with glow in the name just because A, I lived on an island and it was humid as heck, and then I also had super oily skin, so it was just like not the ideal combo to be wanting to try out anything with glow in it. I was just like, I'm gonna step aside, that's not what I want. Like, I need long wearing and mattifying products for sure, but now I can like dip my toes in to the glowy type of stuff, which I'm so excited for because now that I live in California and the air is super dry over here, I have more normal skin, but it's still dehydrated. But if you notice, this is just a light layer and I feel like it blends into my skin really, really nicely. It really does feel lightweight, but really my favorite thing about this foundation is that it has like this blurring effect that looks so beautiful. When I swatched it on the back of my hand and I was just minding my own business, walking around Sephora, I just kept looking at my hand. I was like, this foundation is just so seamless over my skin. I can't get over it. I can only imagine what it's gonna look like on my face. So I got over that, like afraid to dip into too much glow of products since I've been back in California, just because I can do it now. I can be a part of the glow club, okay? I feel for all the oily skin girls out there who can't even like do any extra glow because it'll make them too slick and too greasy, and just know I feel for you guys, okay? But to be honest, it's more like a natural soft matte. Like, it's not dewy at all. It just really looks like your skin. That's really what it is. Just a skin blur, and it looks really nice. And it is a medium coverage, so if you need something that's more full coverage, I would definitely go for like NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation because that's my all-time favorite, but this one's up there with it. And this is what I've been wearing since I got it. Like, I have not reached for another foundation. This is all I've been wearing. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna throw it back to an OG. This is my Maybelline Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I wear this shade Sand Sable. I took my little sponge off because I cannot stand it. I just will twist the cap and like dot it right under my eyes, pat it all over the spots that I need it. If you think about all the excess product that just sits there in the sponge, oh my gosh, and then harboring bacteria, that just does not sound good to me. No, thank you. I'm actually going to take this a little bit on those dark spots. I've been getting back into this concealer lately because the other day I had some red irritated eyes. This is like my safe gentle concealer whenever I want to mask them but I don't want to irritate them any further. Super creamy and it doesn't feel super heavy on the skin. You don't feel like you're wearing such a heavy coverage over your eyes. I'm gonna move on to eyes now because this baby is really the reason why we're all here today. I'm literally so excited. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, just look at this palette. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to be using the Mercury Retrograde palette by Huda Beauty. Literally so many beautiful tones in here. I've been seeing so many makeup artists, especially celebrity makeup artists, they love doing like that slightly editorial look where they put a pop of blush on the skin. Like this is not going to be an everyday makeup look, just know that. Like if you look at this picture by Nikki Makeup, she does so much blush. She even brings it up here to the temples. And I think that look is so pretty. Like this one even, they put the eyeshadow blended into the blush. I think it's so freaking stunning, you guys. This one too, like look at that. This one's a little bit more orange, but my favorite one, let me show you my favorite one. This one right here by She Makeup Artistry. Do you just see how beautiful that eyeshadow blends down into the blush? I'm about it. Let's do it. Let's go. To start that off, I'm gonna go into this shade right here, Momentum, just so I can set my concealer. And then with one of my favorite blending brushes, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this peachy shade right here. It's a Utopia. My vibes for today's look, I want lilac paired with this peachy shade. I just feel like they look so good next to each other. So, ooh, stuff is pigmented. I just want to blend that and blow that out into the crease because I want that to be like the outermost part. I'm just winging it out over here just so we can start building the shape that I want because I kind of want it blown out over here so that I can easily like blend it into the blush. And then I'm going to go into this shade right here, Karma, just to further deepen the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade Crash. It's more of a cooler tone. I'm just going to layer a bunch of different tones into my crease so that we can have this seamless blown out effect. Then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush, an itty bitty one. This is the Morphe M506. Take this beautiful plum shade right here. Literally, that's like my favorite color is plum. Such a pretty color. I'm going to focus most of it right here on the outer corner and then start bringing that in to the crease and also bringing right here, focusing it on the outer corner of the eye just for some added definition. And then for the main lid, I'm going to take Libra right here. Literally the whole reason I was eyeing this palette in the first place was for this beautiful lilac shade. It is so freaking pretty. I'm just gonna pop that over the entire lid space. Boom, look at that freaking purple goodness. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna take this, I'm a little too excited. I'm gonna take this little concealer brush, MAC 242, and I'm gonna pop a Cosmic right on top. It's that beautiful shimmer shadow. And with that shadow, I'm just gonna start carving out a cut crease slightly, but I'm not using concealer to cut the crease. I'm just using the shimmer shadow. So it's not going to be super defined, but just to get some pretty little shimmer right on the eyes. And then I'm going to take the darker purple shimmer. It's in the shade Ultraviolet on my finger and just kind of tap that in right on top. And then tap this plum shade. This is in the shade Hot Mess. And tap that in over here on the outer corner just so we can blend everything out. We are about this. This is so pretty. I'm obsessed. I haven't even used the whole palette yet. So with my blending brush, I'm going to take the shade Utopia again. I want to blow out that peachy shade we had on the outer portion of the V. And I'm actually going to blend that under the lower lash line. and kind of start whisking it into the cheeks already, just so we can get this blush moment started. Alright, so for lashes, I'm going to go in with my favorite glue, the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. It's latex free. If you're a makeup artist, this stuff is really good. It makes it really easy to paint it on your lashes. And then I'm also going to use the Kiss Lashes in Jubilee. I'm going to pop on this style today because they have like this really nice wispy winged out effect, and that's usually what I like to go for my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these lashes on really quick, and I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. And I'm back, you guys. Lashes are on. I actually already went ahead and went in with my brows with my usual, where is it? e.l.f. Ultra Precise brow pencil in the shade Neutral Brown, as well as the matching Wow Brow. This is like a match made in heaven for me. Love how affordable it is. Love how easy it is to use. Like, I just filled in my brows a little bit. I don't like to do anything crazy, you know what I mean? So it works for me. Next, I want to go in with blush. This is the Cloud Paint in the shade Dawn from Glossier. My friend Morgan actually put me onto this blush because it dries down to a powder and it makes it super easy to use if you just want to share it out like on the back of your hand like this, onto your beauty sponge, and then pop it onto the cheeks. And I was afraid to use this too because I thought it was going to be like a dewy blush, but I was doing her makeup one time and she had this as blush and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, this stuff is so easy to use. I have to put this in my makeup kit because you can customize the colors, you can mix and match. If you want a little pink, a little bit of this orange sunset, it like blends like a dream onto your cheeks, and you can go in as pigmented as you want to, or you can go in with a light hand. If you feel like you went too hard, you can go back in with your foundation. I've literally put foundation right back on top of the color and it works so nicely. So I'm actually going to use this as a base. See how like it's lighter, but you can make it as pigmented as this orange on the back of my hand. So perfect for a blush moment. I'm actually going to tap that right over here. Then I'm gonna go back into Utopia, the color, one of the colors of the day today, and I'm just gonna blend that right over top of that blush so that we can have the ultimate pop on the cheeks. And also focus that like right over here on the temple, blending that right up into the shadow. Like, we want the eyeshadow blended into the blush, blended into everything, okay? We want them married together for like that beautiful blush moment. I know it looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna go ahead just a little bit on the bridge of my nose. This purple shadow though is looking so fire. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm mainly focusing it like on the outer region. This is not your everyday makeup tutorial, but I don't know, I really like it. I feel like if you don't want to go like this and you just want to do the purple shadow, that's totally fine. I just kind of wanted to be artistic and like go for an editorial vibe today. Alright, so now that we have that cream blush on, I'm gonna go in with powder today with the Peach Perfect. The whole theme is like lilac and peaches basically today. And I got this little itty bitty mini powder to use today. I got it for free actually using my Sephora points. I just like to tip it over to the cap so that I can use what's on the cap. So you don't need a lot, just need a little bit because it actually is pretty mattifying. So I'm just gonna focus that right here where the concealer was and the apples of my cheeks. It's really nice to use here because it has that nice blurring effect. And then whatever's left, I'll just dust a little up here on the forehead, maybe on the chin a bit, and then especially on the smile line right here. Just this side. Maybe I smile more on this side or something, but just this side, sometimes I can see my smile line. Not really this side yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna be 24 here, so something's happening. I just have to try to be preventative with my skincare. But yeah, this is such a nice powder for long wearing because it's mattifying. I feel like it just makes your makeup like stay put. It's like an armor guard. It's so nice. Been really liking it lately. But for my bronzer today, I'm gonna take this fun little ColourPop brush with my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow and just taking the sculpting shade. I felt like this was perfect for today's look because I don't really want to like take away from the pop of color on the cheeks, but I want to enhance it. So I'm just gonna focus that right here under it. It's not like my other bronzers where it's like super warm the way I like them, but that's okay because sometimes I do want that sculpting shade, and it has more of a red undertone on my skin tone, so I feel like this will work really nicely with the blush tones in that same color family a little bit, just to be a little sculpted. So this is one of my favorite highlights ever. This is by Wet n Wild. It's super affordable it just is this gorgeous pinky champagne golden peachy shadow highlight. It is so freaking stunning on the skin, and I feel like it'll just look really nice. Again, just to enhance this pop on the cheek. I don't want to take away too much from the blush. It can be a little pigmented sometimes if you go in a little too hard like I just did. I was a little bit distracted though because I'm talking to you guys. But it really is such a beautiful shade. I feel like it works for a lot of different skin tones too. Ooh, look at that. See, like it looks super reflective right now, but it actually, I don't know. I like how I said I was trying to just have like a blush moment and then I just go with my highlight and it's like beaming right now. Hold on, let me pull back. I hadn't used this in a while, so I kind of forgot how pigmented it can be. But for further notice, if you go in with this blush and you're trying to not have too much of a highlight, make sure you go in with the light hand. All right, so I'm gonna pop on some lips. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil. These are one of my favorite lip pencils, honestly. This is in the shade BFF. I have like all three of them. Mine is 4 because that one's a little bit too dark for me, but I have BFF 2 and 3. Such good lip liners. They're so creamy. They glide on your lips. I used to not like pencils that you had to sharpen because the formula usually was super waxy and hard, but these ones are so creamy. They're worth the hassle of sharpening them. See, isn't that such a pretty nude? Like, it has that perfect undertone to contour your lips so that they look contoured in the most natural way possible. And then I'm gonna go into one of my favorite nudes. This is the Dose of Color Associates X Katie collab in my main. I love this for a good peachy brown nude moment, but to tie in this whole like color story with like the peach on the eyes and the cheeks, I'm also going to pop on this one. This is the L'Oreal lipstick in Luminous Coral. It's the 916 shade. It looks really, really bright in the tube, but it actually is so pretty paired with this nude because it makes this like the perfect peachy brown. This lipstick actually has like such a pretty gloss finish, but to make it even more glossy, I'm gonna add the Patrick Ta gloss in She's an Influencer. It's a really pretty pinky champagne color with a bunch of beautiful reflex in it. It has like a beautiful minty scent to it. It makes it literally so pretty. And you know what? I forgot to add a little bit of that purple cosmic shade right to the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna do that really quick, and then I want to bring it into the inner corner of my lower lash line a little bit. And I'm also going to take this white cream gel liner by ColourPop. I used to have a lavender version of this, but I ran out of it, so I'm going to use the white one instead, just to give ourselves a pop on the lower lash line. And then we are almost done with our look, guys. I'm going to go in with the Honest Beauty mascara. This is a lengthening one. It also has a primer on it, but since these are my lower lashes, I just like going in with the mascara. They give your lower lashes like a really nice wispy effect. They make them super pretty. All right, the lower lash line is all complete. That finishes up this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really freaking love how this turned out, and I'm obsessed with this palette now, you guys. Like, these shadows are so pigmented and they blend out so beautifully. I see so many of the palettes look all the same these days, but this one is so different, and that's why it inspired me so much. So let me know if you guys want more colorful looks. I'm here for it, okay? Your girl is here for more colorful looks in 2020. So let me know by either liking this video or comment me, DM me, do whatever you gotta do. Other than that, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I hope you guys have a great one, and remember that you are beautiful in every which way, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! And cue the bloopers. Why can I not? Hey, what's up already? Welcome back. Am I like washed out right now? Is the lighting weird? More gloss because I'm crazy. And literally, oh my gosh, Inception. This is the one for you, honey. Can I open this, or love how this look came out? Gotta make sure I don't have lipstick in my teeth.